So with Justice League hitting cinemas in November of this year, and with being one of the most anticipated superhero films of all time, I thought today I'd talk about what I want to see in this film. Now I can't really go on without addressing the whole situation that happened with Zack Snyder, where he dropped out of finalizing the film, so let me just say, this is terrible. If it were for some other trivial reason, I think we'd all just be talking about Joss Whedon taking the rest of it. But out of respect for Zack Snyder and his family and this really awful thing that's happened, I'm not really going to touch on Whedon and what I think he'll do. So, just wanted to put that out there. I also know this film is pretty much finished, almost, and so these things are probably already locked in, but these are just some things that I'm hoping to see in this. Alright, let's get into it. Now, a problem I had with Batman v Superman was that it was kind of really crowded. We had Batman being introduced into this universe, and Wonder Woman coming in, and Lex Luthor trying to frame Superman, and the Justice League being introduced, and Batman vs Superman, and the Death of Superman Doomsday storyline. So with this film, I'm hoping they can keep it more focused. Sure, you can of course have subplots, but if you do, they should all kind of feed back into the main narrative, at least more than they did in Batman v Superman. The reason I bring this up is, from what we've seen in the trailers, I feel like this could be very crowded. I mean, you've got the League coming together, and then them fighting the Parademons and Steppenwolf. But then we've got flashbacks with, I believe, the Amazons. We've got Mara in here, J.K. Simmons as James Gordon, which I'm excited to see, but I don't know if he really belongs in a Justice League film. Barry Allen and his dad, just all of this. If these are just brief scenes to set up the characters more, okay, sure. But if there are long and drawn-out stories involving these characters, I think this film would be too bloated. I want to clear this up real quick. Setting up future films is totally fine. It just has to flow naturally with the story. Now, I know a lot of people hate it when Marvel and DC get compared, but in this one aspect, I think it's fair. In Captain America Civil War, Black Panther and Spider-Man are there to set up their own films, sure. But they also have an important and interesting role to play in this film story, especially Black Panther. Now, in Batman v Superman, the film stops in the third act to clunkily introduce the Justice League characters, kind of anticlimactically, on a bunch of QuickTime files. Take that scene out of the film, and does it really change anything? Besides a brief conversation with Diana and Bruce at the end, not really. It doesn't do anything for this main story. So here, believe me, I'm more than happy to see you set up Aquaman's adventures with Black Manta, or Batman fighting the Joker, or whatever the Flash might do, if that film production doesn't end with a literal explosion soon. As long as it fits naturally into the main story of the Justice League coming together and fighting Steppenwolf. Now this is one for me personally, alright? And if they don't do this, it's not going to break the film or anything. This is just something that I'd like to see. As most of you may know, the Justice League cartoon was pretty much my childhood. I grew up with it, I love it to this day, it's one of my favorite pieces of entertainment of all time.
Spread out. They're hiding here somewhere.
All through hiding. Come and get some.
And so just to see some winks to that in this film, with this being a movie version of that, would be really nice for fans like me. Some people have said that these shots could end up kind of pulling back in front of this gold horizon, and they're standing like they are in the Justice League intros a lot of the time. That'd be great if at one point during a fight, or a really triumphant moment, or even over the credits, if some kind of cool orchestral version of the Justice League theme song started playing, I would lose my mind. Again, don't stop the story to force in a really awkward and clunky Easter egg, but if something just pops up as a nod to the fans, that'd be awesome. So those were my wishes for Justice League. What do you want to see? Let me know all of your thoughts down below in the comments. While you're at it, be sure to like this video, check out my Instagram and Twitter at BHL_Hudson, and subscribe for more videos like the one you just watched. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.